Welcome to the Dad Meat Patreon. We're back with Sid the Kid and Cal Donjala.
Hey, y'all.
John, what are you looking up? Kangaroo porn?
Well, yes.
No, we're trying to get into this Ween South Park concert.
Oh,
He's registering for the lottery.
that's what I just did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
that's
I went to
fast.
get my credit card.
I'm going to overdose on LSD at that. I think that's not possible to do. I think you could take it to the limit and then go beyond.
Give it a try.
And it's not even illegal.
Tim, if I win the tickets, I'm going to bring Uncle Beeve, and I'm going to have him put me on his shoulders when they sing Uncle Fucker.
Wow. Suck my balls. So, on Little Stinkers, you guys did an episode on the Swiss cheese pervert, who I portrayed in a feature-length film.
Yes.
Not a big deal. It's whatever.
Incredible. This is all an incredible small world we have going on here.
So the Swiss cheese pervert, quick recap, was a fat, retarded pervert who was driving up to ladies in a neighborhood not far from me, and he was inserting his boner into a block of Swiss cheese. And, like, was he trying to get them into the car, or was he just saying, like, please check this out while I do this?
He was trying to get them to be the one to jerk him off.
Okay, yeah.
And his going rate was $20 if you were willing to do that.
Wow, that's
Not a
low.
lot.
That's low, yeah.
Now, I asked these two on Little Stinkers what would be their rate. What about you guys?
For me to jerk someone off, or would I
With
offer to
cheese,
get
yeah.
someone jerk me off?
Either or.
Wow. Well, the growing rate that I heard growing up in my neighborhood among the street prostitutes was $40.
For a hand job?
I guess I don't know. I didn't really understand the menu back then when I knew those prices.
Yeah,
No
no QR
think
code.
hand job was on the menu. Nobody's going just to get jerked off.
I don't know, man. I'd like it.
Don't know, dude. For all I know, these dudes were paying exclusively for us to throw rocks at their cars.
I can't come unless my
you know how many
Prius is getting pelted.
Do you know how many rocking Crown Victorias we threw rocks at as kids? But it's crazy because he was every time he was like cited, he was 10 to 15 minutes away from a neighborhood where he could have easily done that without any kind of report.
Truly shows how sick it is. Where it's
Yeah.
like, dude, if it was really about convenience, you should know where to go.
Right.
Yeah, he got caught up in Norristown.
He did.
Yeah. That was pretty sick.
And that was initially that was one of the scarier ones because when he first got tagged up there where people were like, yo, you got to watch out for this guy, he just snuck up on a lady. It wasn't like he rolled up in a car. A lady said that he came running up behind her, holding the cheese and screaming at her, saying, I will give you $20 if you jerk me off with this slice.
Wow. It sucks to be put on the spot like that for anything, too.
I would rather have an Egyptian rub
I would be
lotion
like,
on my
dude,
hands.
email me or something first.
Yeah.
Don't approach me at night on the street.
Dude, he did get to that point because he went
Yeah.
on OkCupid, and there was a lady who he reached out to. Her name was Gabby Chest.
What was her name is the new what was she wearing? So he
Asking for it with a
emailed
name
Deborah
like that.
Cumslut.
And he went through this whole spiel about how he's tried different foods throughout the years, but nothing has the pleasure-enhancing capability as Swiss cheese, both block and sliced.
Whoa.
So his approach became...
So was it literally, like when he was using the block, was he seriously just cutting out a dick hole and using
believe
it
so.
like a fleshlight? You're not a little bit curious.
Well, it's hard
I'm
to come by
assuming
that
he
information.
Fucked the dick hole into it.
That's a
I
good
don't know.
point, man.
That's
and
tough.
Dude, and that's the kind of thing...
Not
like,
with cheese, though.
Yeah, but fat dudes don't get as hard.
yeah.
So he wouldn't have been able to
Maybe
cut
that's
cheese.
probably why it was
But
Swiss.
it's probably the cheese is probably what got him that hard, which is why he was trying to fuck the cheese in the first place.
Yeah.
Like if you're having trouble getting hard and then one thing gets you rock fucking hard, you kind of got to fuck.
Do they sell entire blocks of Swiss cheese in prison?
Hollowed out. Sawed off.
Yeah.
You got a sawed off block of Swiss. Cell block Swiss, Jake.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So he did this. I'm assuming it never worked. Can you imagine being the one lady
Dude,
that
I
jerked
don't
off
know,
the
man.
Swiss cheese pervert? You got to live with that for the rest of your life.
Or at least live with that smell the rest of the night.
Yeah, they should have tracked suicides in Norristown. Oh God.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Like she activated him.
Yeesh.
That's got to be the toughest part about being a prostitute is having to gear it up for the next night. It's like you get done, you make a few $100, then you're just like, all right.
Well, then you do drugs for 8 hours, and
Yeah.
you're ready to go again.
Yeah.
After heroin, you make $0. Yeah. Night 2 as a prostitute's got to be pretty dark. Your second day on the job. Oh, my God. But then after you get the second one out of the way, I mean, I've seen ladies that look like they were 30 years in.
Yeah.
Just wasting away.
They're not all as nice as I am.
So,
Yeah, not all of them eat your pussy and take a nap next to you. Some of them actually want to fuck.
jeez. So he serves his time. He pays his debt to society.
Dude, he just got 8 years of probation.
That's all?
Yep.
Well, it's like no harm, no foul.
It is. And I think that's why he was piping up, because he was convicted in 2014, so we're 8 years later, which is why I think he engaged on Instagram, because he's fired up and ready to go now.
Wait, he's active again?
Well, what had happened was we had made an Instagram post about him on the Little Snickers Instagram account, and somebody tagged the actual Swiss cheese pervert because I mentioned his Instagram account in the episode because I saw it when it was still public. And
I got Mike a cameo from him for his birthday.
And there's a very
he said,
disturbing
Mike, I know
video.
you love cutting the cheese.
On his Instagram, there's a very disturbing video of him talking to his pet pig, rubbing his foot on it, and probably fucking the pig at the end. Is that the impression you got when you watched it?
I can't say it was, but I also didn't realize you were showing me the Swiss cheese pervert. I thought you were just showing me a weird pig fucker. I didn't know there was any connection to anything. You said everything that you send me is something that makes me want to throw my phone into a lake. I'm not kidding, dude. It's probably 15 times a day. Mike makes me want to skip my phone into a creek. So I was like, great. Now Mike's sending me pig fuckers. Not knowing that this was reconnaissance for his podcast.
Although that's got to be like Sherbert after some of my OnlyFans that I've showed. But
yeah,
dude,
so he's talking. Actually, the way that he talks to his pig is Mike's sex voice. You're like, you like that feet? you gonna rub your?
What are you doing, little piggy?
You gonna run your? You gonna
like
rub
a little pig, aren't you?
You gonna rub
Aren't you a piggy?
Gonna rub that snoot on my feet? And the pig's like, and he's like rubbing his feet all around the pig,
yeah.
and he's got like disgusting fat guy horror show feet. With thick
Lord of
yellow
the Rings
toenails.
having ass feet.
Yeah.
I mean, you made nice with his wife. There's a good chance
Who
she is a
is as-
patron at this point and is
So,
watching right
yes.
now.
So
Lovely as can
People
be,
start
Christina.
tagging-
Hello.
people start tagging the account, the Swiss cheese pervert in the Little Stinkers post.
So he's awakened from his unholy slumber.
His unholy, sorry, his unholy lumbar.
And
Sid, do you think that was a Gouda joke?
I think you were trying to say Lumberg.
I was trying to fix it in.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
although
It
he
was-
is pretty obese, so he probably does have a fucked up back. So lumbar would.
Yeah.
But yeah, his wife came in his defense, and God bless her, lovely lady. I received an inbox message from her. We went back and forth in DMs, and then
Well, first
were
they threatened to
communicating
sue
publicly.
you, and then
Yes.
said that actually he's considered LGBTQ plus.
Yes.
Well,
so
it was more like LGT. I think like an S or something.
she might have called it BLT because my stomach was growling as I read it.
Wait a second. They threatened to sue you,
litigation.
and then claimed who was LGBT.
The Swiss cheese guy.
Because of his perversion, he fit under the LGBTQIA plus community.
So they were trying to get you on hate speech.
Yes, and then she called us transphobes,
Yeah, there's
which I don't.
something about transphobic, which
The Q stands for queso.
Jake, I'll throw you the mic, man. So, long story short, his wife came out blasting and was roasting everybody who had something slick to say. She was great. By the end of it all, she was very nice to us. She said she didn't like Little Snickers, but she thought Dad Meat had promise,
Right.
which was very nice of her. And she said something
Could
nice
use a
about
little
me.
cheese though.
So, Christina, if you're watching,
More of a dad charcuterie.
I wish we had met under better circumstances, but either way, I enjoyed my interaction with you, my dear.
Wow. Damn. What if you fucked the Swiss cheese pervert's wife?
Tim, I don't.
What if you cucked? He'd be the Swiss cheese cuck.
You know what, Tim? I don't.
He's holding his pig's hoof. You're doing so great, babe. What if you fuck this pig? You're doing so great, babe. You gonna suck his dick. You gonna suck on his little dick. Slurp on his little cummies.
Yeah, that's a possibility, man.
Man, he's got a ride or die.
She is wonderful. And I
Wow.
think he's very fortunate to have the wife he has.
She's retarded.
Sid, that's my girlfriend, man.
There's
Please
no way.
don't talk about my lady like this.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
But it's tough, man. You know what?
I hope he knows what he has, you know, before a real man comes and shows him.
He should be rubbing his feet on his wife.
Rubbing his feet on his wife's face. Ooh, he gonna suck my feet.
Could you imagine being the woman, like the sticking by the guy whose thing is fucking cheese when you have...
Bro, she's been working at a dollar store for 45 years, filling balloons for other perverts, dude. She has no concept of what life is supposed to be. She's selling greeting cards in a neighborhood where no one can read. Filling Mylar balloons for criminals. She's happy that she has a boyfriend. But
That's
Mike's
down
Who
about
has
it.
bought her a pig?
Mike's gonna sweep her off her fucking foot. She's wearing diabetic Spanx. What he gets up to is his business, dude. He's LGSQ plus. But goddamn, dude.
It's quite a world you found yourself in.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
I'm just hoping that my wife will stick up for me now that I'm in love with the Swiss cheese pervert's wife, the way that she's sticking up for her husband. So,
Damn, you guys think you'll swing together?
we might string together.
Hey, Jay, come on. You might string.
I am a cheddar man.
Put your slices in a bowl.
Nice.
Come on, man.
It's Lindbergh cheese.
Lindbergh.
Really makes you grateful.
Fuck.
You know?
Really makes you grated Parmesan.
Dude, do you think when the Swiss cheese pervert sucks or fucks, he's just standing over his lover, twisting it, telling her to say when? It's the I love garden.
When you're here, you're kind of family. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm glad we made amends, though.
Yeah, we got that taken care of.
I freaked out, though, because I was just waking up from a nap.
Oh my god, this was so fucking funny, dude.
And Jake does all the posting on Instagram. So I woke up from a nap, and I happened to see the Instagram post, and I noticed under it, the Swiss cheese pervert is commenting. So I'm like, oh, my God. I don't want to fucking interact with this guy. So I'm texting Jake, like, Jake, please fucking take this down. I don't want to deal with this. But then within about 12 minutes, I wiped the sleep out of my eye, got my wits about me. I was like, wait a minute. This can be good. So I had initially deleted it when I figured out the password to our Instagram account. And then I went back in and I figured out how you can restore posts to your Instagram that you've deleted.
Nice.
So I restored it, and then, yeah, man, the fucking wheels fell off.
He spent 30 minutes frantically texting us to get Jake to take it down. Did not once try the password that we use for everything else.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, so there's no way they only fuck with defense attorneys that get, like
There's
assigned
nothing
to
that
them
we
by
did
the
that was
state.
wrong.
Like, they don't have lawyers.
Well, he only got probation for those sex crimes, so I feel like
pretty
he
good,
might
yeah.
have something in the family that like takes care of him when it comes to legal shit.
Yeah, like his dad owns the only gas station on the outskirts of town or something like that. There's very like Texas Chainsaw vibes with
Oh,
someone
no
like
doubt.
that,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I'm just shocked. Well, I don't know if I should say this, but I guess his name's public. But I'm just shocked that his name's Pagano and it's not spelled Piggano.
Oh, boy.
Shots fired.
The pig thing is a pretty weird coping
Yeah,
mechanism.
man.
I mean, the last footage we have of that pig is 2019. I don't think that thing is alive anymore.
Damn.
John, to your point, there is a pig that is his wife's profile picture.
Maybe it's her.
Tim,
You were talking to Babe this whole time?
Tim, this is my girlfriend again.
Yeah.
So I'd appreciate. if
Damn, you
showed
get cat
some-
pigged. Oh man, you and your girlfriend Bob Belly Mommy. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that is a wild universe you stumbled into.
Well, somebody had asked us earlier if we're ever going to do cartel guys, and after this, there is no chance that's ever going to happen. Although I would like to see John and Jake's heads cut off. Who do you think's head would be easier to cut off, Jake's or John's?
Oh my god.
There's no muscle in this.
Yeah, Jake seems like it's barely attached under the skin.
Kind of muscular.
And John has all that hair to hold on to as you cut his.
Yeah,
head
that
off.
would be make it easier.
That's true. Get a hold of the back of that thing. Imagine how tough his neck muscles are from carrying those eyeballs around, though.
John, when's the first
You got to
time?
cut through the guy's hand that's holding his head.
John, when's the first time you got complimented on those beautiful Persian eyes?
You seem like a guy.
Definitely-
Do you ever get your dick sucked really young?
All the time.
This is Patreon, right?
Did you ever? Did you?
Yes, before I could even come. How young did you say?
You seem like a guy that got sucked young.
Yeah, that was a weird summer between 6th and 7th grade.
His dick still smelled like Pamper.
The girl looked like a baker, just fucking clumped up flour all over her face. Yeah. How old were you
Now?
when you got sucked?
Was between 6th and 7th grade.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta stop imagining guys. That's fucked up. Was it at least a girl?
It was a girl,
Thank God. Jesus, dude.
a grade above, but
Yes.
she was just giving out dome, bro. Couldn't
Yeah.
no kissing, bro.
What?
Yeah.
How did that?
Can't just get hard from a penis kiss.
John,
you know?
how did this
Yeah.
interaction start?
She started listening to rap music and was like, I know what guys like.
Dude, imagine before you ever kiss a girl, one starts trying to deep throat your soft burn. She's like, glok, 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 glok. You're like, why?
I just wanted to touch the pussy, you know? What was the question? Yes, there was
How'd
a
this
group of
happen?
us, one at a time, getting our dick sucked.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's I don't look back on it fondly. Yeah, probably a year and a half away from even being able to bust a nut.
Sure.
Yeah, no pubes, just prepubescent
Jeez, man.
penis. Very bizarre.
Damn.
And then them pubes came in, baby. Freshman year, football showers. My dick looked like a little chicken nugget, so they call it. And my pubes look like a mustache, so they call me Noog Stash. Short for chicken nugget mustache. 7th grade, I was called the Pubeless Wonder the entire year.
I remember that.
So, John, that girl that sucked your dick in 6th grade, what year did she die of an overdose?
I can only assume later that day. Literally, I do not know her name. Or I don't know whatever happened to her. I don't even know who this person was, I think.
Oh my God.
She might have gone to our school.
Yeah, well, I remember she took off her wig and got back into her Buick.
Said something about having to pick up her son.
Yeah, we did not KIT after that year.
You should have found her and written her yearbook. No, seriously, do not get too drunk this summer.
Oh, man.
Man, that's a rough childhood activity, man.
Yeah. Those are the days, right?
That's what nice peepers gets you in 6th grade, man.
Yep. Well,
He was part of a group.
yes, those other guys did not have eyes as nice as mine.
You're doing a lot of heavy lifting, though. You probably got her greased up.
Yeah, I was last for a reason.
Wow, man.
Jeez, John.
Yeah. Grade school, baby. The Catholics do it right.
Now, did you walk back into school that Monday morning with a smile on your face?
No, I had a few weeks of summer left after that to
Jeremy Montez
calibrate
said,
myself.
blow Del Jabo.
Wow, Osmond, that's a great question. Does cheese smell worse than cum?
Well, cum doesn't smell, so yes.
Oh, Tim.
Wait, okay, so you guys have had this discussion before.
Mike has a genetic defect where his cum smells.
Well, it's weird that he smells it from afar, but you don't think those cum
Never
trees
wants an aroma.
in the city,
Those cum trees stink.
you don't think they smell
Not
like
like any cum I've ever smelled.
So you don't know it to smell like cum.
What?
Those trees don't smell like cum to you.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Bro.
Cum doesn't have an aroma.
Tim,
Next
we're going to
time you
have to
jerk
get you
off,
those
smell the
glasses
cum.
the colorblind dads get on like their 60th birthday where they can finally smell
Give
cum.
me some of your cum to smell, and I'll tell
All right.
you.
I'll put it on a cracker for you next week.
Start with yours, please.
Bro, you think I haven't tried to see if it smells? There's nothing.
There's gotta be.
There's nothing.
Everything that comes out of the human body has to smell.
Not true.
So what? Your shit don't stink?
Walking around like his cum don't stink.
Mr. Big Shot. His cum don't smell. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Sorry.
See, Conor McCaffrey. Cum smells.
Yeah, cum has a smell. I don't
Do you
know if
think
it's
your cum
supposed to be
has
as
a taste?
potent as yours.
I haven't tasted it. Have you tasted yours?
I hope not.
Whoa. What?
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, like if a girl's generous enough to give me a blowjob,
Yeah.
if I feel like I've waited long enough, I'll kiss her,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if I've tasted my cum.
5-second rule. Actually, I just I kiss her up to God, and then I'm good to go.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. Maybe some guys got heavier cum than others. Me, I have a IPA cum.
Got a thick roast.
Yeah, Mike's got more of a jus than me. Oh, there we go. Tears don't smell. Thank you, Andy Pace.
I
Case
think they do.
closed.
It's not
I can
possible.
smell tears.
That's not possible.
What do tears smell like?
Salty water.
Like
Smells
dead
like
mama.
Bitch. Smells like stop being a fag to me. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Crying is a very important part of emotions. So everybody should cry.
When's the last time you guys cried a lot?
Oh, dude, I had a mushroom trip where I cried all night by myself in my. No, I was actually Mary Jo was asleep the whole time, and I just laid flat crying at my television, dude. I could not stop.
What was on TV?
Frasier.
Funny videos. Yeah, I was watching like fail videos. I was watching funny videos.
You were filming your own. Sid, how about you?
Well, honestly, it was like so when Ainsley's mom passed last year, I made for the funeral. I made like the highlight video of her life to music.
Oh,
and
man.
I cried the entire
Yeah,
5
that's-
hours.
Whoa.
It was like it was definitely longer than 5 because it was like 2 days of like nonstop doing
wow.
that, and I cried straight for those 2. Never cramped once, by the way.
Because he was drinking orange juice the entire time.
I stayed hydrated.
What song did you use?
It was
My neck, my back, my kid.
yeah. It was,
Lick my tears just like that.
yeah. Grow up, Mike. Yeah. No, I used WAP.
Dude, I'm not kidding, dude. This would be the worst thing you ever did. But if you took that video and you swapped out the music with something like that, and you showed, dude, Ansley would laugh. She would have to.
Oh
fucking
yeah.
laugh.
Yeah. No, we constantly. Yeah. She's yeah.
Especially like the pictures from like the younger years.
Yeah. No, Ainsley's mom had a really good sense of humor, but it was like that song Home.
Oh, yeah. Talking Heads.
Yeah, she loved that song, so she sang it to the kids all the time.
Oh.
And it was another song that
Wait, you talking about This Must Be the Place?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah.
Whoa.
Where I want to be.
Wow,
Right?
dude.
Yeah, that shit-
Dude, I cried.
I saw that played live at a funeral once by a little, like, 2-piece quartet or something. Just bawling my eyes out. Didn't even know the person who died.
Damn.
Yeah, it's impactful.
Crying.
For that reason, it's super impactful.
Yeah.
Like,
That song will get you going.
Yeah. Wowee. So yeah, definitely swap that out with like head down, ass up. Sorry, face down, ass up.
That's the way I like it.
That's the way.
That's actually how she was buried.
That's the way I must be buried according to scripture. Damn.
Was there any like emojis while I was talking about getting head before puberty? Was there like people happy about that? I didn't see any reactions.
There were some cops.
Is that younger than anybody else in here?
Absolutely,
7th grade,
dude.
mouth on
Dude,
bird.
I didn't get my dick sucked till by
Golly.
I mean, it didn't happen again until junior year, so I went a long time.
Whoa, that's
without.
sad.
Yeah.
Wow. That must have felt like a million lifetimes.
Oh, bro. Feel like I'm back there right now. Goddamn.
was it like Pet Cemetery when like the dead kid comes back?
I've never seen it. I don't understand the reference.
Yeah, no, that's the youngest any of us. I mean, none of us were violated in that way.
I
I was violated.
I fingered before that.
Yeah.
The year before that, I fingered a chick.
Oh, that must have been
Okay.
horrific, dude.
Well, it sucked because I still couldn't come.
Trying
It's
to
like-
get
you
a
like bringing it where
quarterback.
they all lined up for you? Like you were just in the washing room?
John's giving out fingers. I didn't even know his name. I couldn't get wet. We didn't even kiss.
Just spread them.
Where'd you learn how to finger Three Stooges movies? Oh, wise girl, eh?
Why I oughta. One in the pink on that one.
Larry Moe and Girly.
So yeah, so this chick is probably the reason for all of the confidence that I have in life.
Oh, wow.
So when I was hit by a car, like the summer of between 4th and 5th grade, right? When I came out of the hospital, I was like, I missed the whole entire. No, between 3rd and 4th, I missed the whole entire 4th grade. Came out, I had a cast on my arm. So that summer, so the summer between 4th and 5th now, I'm back, right?
Okay.
But I can't really do anything because I have this cast that has a pin in it, and it's like just dangerous to be out and about. So I made friends with this guy across the street that everybody hated named Kevin, but he had mad gaming consoles in his house, and he had 2 hot sisters, right? And I was like, all right, I'll be friends with this guy for the summer. And
That's the ultimate friend.
dude. So
Why did everybody hate him?
he was just like real. He was like real loud.
Child molester.
Dude, he had 2 hot sisters. He was like way too confident. You know, he was like little and petite himself, but he was like he was kind of like the Puerto Rican version of that like Chicken Hawk from the Looney Tunes.
He's Puerto Rican is all you needed to say.
Yeah. So his hot fucking. I'm gonna show you a picture of her in a second.
Yeah, let me say it.
But dude, she used to. That was her right there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She looks like the lady that fought Conan the Barbarian.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Ray Don Shang.
And she was like
Yeah.
older than me. You know, like 4 or 5 years older
Whoa.
than me.
Where's the other hot sister?
She's not in this picture.
I was
So
gonna
they
say
had 2 set. There
She's
was
in
like
the
2
casket, Tim.
There was like a
Yeah.
step. It was like 2 separate families because the other one was like much darker.
yeah, I was gonna say it's not this lady in the back because she looks like The Rock's brother.
Yeah, no.
That's the pebble.
So yeah, so like the summer between 4th and 5th grade, this chick was putting her mouth on my dick.
Whoa.
Let me see that lady again.
Yeah,
Damn.
So you were before me.
That's a really pretty lady.
dude, it was like I didn't even know it, but I knew I was the man.
You were 2 years before me. You didn't speak up until now.
It wasn't a competition, John.
It is, and I lost.
Yeah.
Say what?
We complimented his
Yeah,
butt
yeah.
an hour and a half ago,
Yeah.
and it almost ended the show.
Say, was it hard to get your dick stuck with your elbow like this? How you're just trying to like pet her head the whole time?
Oh, man.
Dude, it was wild. I was like, if she wasn't hot, that would have been a crime. Like with the way it happened. Like she like groomed me that whole summer to do this.
Wow.
Yeah. Like she started off like she was the first person to ever touch my dick, right? And then she goes, she's trying to get in my pants to touch it. I'm like fighting against it because I don't know what the hell is going on. And then she like kind of touched it. And she's like, I touched it. It was big. And I was like, what? You can touch it again? Like, it's yours now, you know? And it was just like, yeah, it was wild. It was a wild summer. Yeah.
And she was 8th grade, going in high school?
She was in high school.
Whew. All right, yeah, that is assault,
She
brother.
was like, dude, she was like the hottest chick too. And like all like the thugs in the neighborhood were trying to fuck her. And like I was in, you know, it was like
you were in traction getting head.
Basically, dude, I was like behind the walls.
Dome in a
of the
halo.
fortress. Yeah.
One foot's fucking got a rope on it.
Yeah, and then her hot sister is the first kiss that ever like the first girl that ever like open mouth kissed.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It was 2 summers later.
Dude, it was that summer.
Did you butt fuck the grandmom too?
I mean, I would.
Damn.
Yeah.
She was a decent looking spunk.
It was like mad generations of hot women in that thing. It was pretty ridiculous.
Wow. And video games.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I'll never forget it because it's like I remember one day when I went over there expecting my dick to be touched, like hoping for it, and it didn't happen. And it broke my heart. But it, like from then on, I was like, I'm never trying to get pussy ever again. You know, it's like I'll let it come.
I never want to feel this way ever.
Dude, never. It sucked. Like neither one of the sisters wanted anything to do with me when I wanted it.
Doesn't it feel like when after you get pussy and then that you're reminded of how hard it is to get it again sets in, you're like, this is never going to happen again. Like it's completely, that thought of what just happened is completely so far gone that you're just resigned to the fact that you will never get pussy ever again, even if it's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, I mean, that takes 3 days after the last time you had sex if you don't have a significant other where you're like, I'm never going to.
It's like watching your
get laid again.
It's like being a dog and watching your owner leave for work.
Yeah.
This is it forever.
I have no idea he'll ever be back.
Yeah. Good one.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, you guys want to talk about something else instead?
I like this, man. I like talking about getting my dick sucked. Y'all want to talk about getting my dick sucked?
Yeah, unleash, baby.
Yeah. I don't know.
I used to always try to get pussy at these basement parties my friend Timm would have, and never even got close.
High school?
Yeah.
I miss basement parties.
I do too. They were so much fun.
Yeah. You got to be a certain type of guy to like try to get pussy and then get it. Do you know what I mean? Like the active, like this is my plan.
It's a paradox. The harder you try to get pussy, the further it gets from you.
That's the way it always worked for me.
Yeah.
You know, I always had to kind of like my whole entire getting pussy technique was not talking myself out of it.
Make them think, I don't want anything to do with pussy. And then it'll come to me.
It's like free
Tell
samples.
everybody you're gay.
It's like free samples in the supermarket. Like, oh, pussy, I guess I would try it. I don't know. I'll try it in case it's not what I remember it being.
In both cases,
That's pretty good.
in both cases, you have hot pockets.
Yeah.
You fucking disgusting pig.
Yeah. It was just mostly me, like telling myself like, don't tell her what you think. Don't tell her what you think.
Take all of your actual thoughts and bury them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I got pussy. By shutting the fuck up.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, like I've mentioned 6,000 other times in this podcast, I had only porked 2 regular ladies before my wife. But when I first got regular pussy from my wife, I couldn't believe I got a second helping. It was like, you sure?
Yeah, that's
The
why
first two were one and dones?
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was surprised that Sidney let that lady touch his dick for the second time, because I would have been like, "Nah, dude, lock that size. Whatever impression you had of the size the first time, that's locked in forever. Don't double check." You know, I would have been terrified of her coming to the realization that like, "Whoa, this is a normal penis."
I didn't know.
You didn't know.
I didn't know until much later when I found out like that bitch was lying. Like, yeah.
Damn. She flattered you.
Dude, I was like, I'm
flattered
telling
her.
you, my head. I didn't even have a reference for all of the things that were happening to my dick but I still knew in my heart that I was the fucking man. Like, this hot chick wants to do things below the waist.
I can't say it enough. That is the power of black woman compliments. When they get you, boy, they'll get you to do anything.
I wonder if like ladies chained up in the basement of a guy are ever just like, wow, dude, my pussy must be bomb. You know what I mean? I wonder if a lady chained to a radiator is ever just like, damn, this must be good pussy.
You know, he's fucking me a lot more than that other one.
Damn. He didn't even electrocute me to death.
Dude, he gives me all the wet dog food. This bitch been eating kibble also the whole time she's been down here.
You see how he be changing my diaper every day?
Oh,
Vanessa over there stinking.
yo, my breath be smelling like Alpo. Y'all's be smelling like Science Diet. You bitches can't relate.
We different. It's not the same. Damn. Oh my God.
Bitch,
dude.
when's the last time you had a sausage? Yes, that's what I thought. Bitch, I had so many sausages yesterday, I threw up.
Oh, dude. Ooh, man. Yeah. Last time you seen Alpo, you're gonna hit him in the head with it. You got hit with a can. Yeah. You think that ever happens to ladies in captivity, guys?
We gotta ask, man.
Oh, dude.
That would be fun if, like, we locked ourselves in a basement for, like, a Patreon thing
Yeah.
for, like, a month.
Okay. As an experiment.
A month.
Yeah, just a month of us just locked in, chained the radiators.
You in?
Yeah.
No, you got a couple kids at home.
Wait, how about we do
sounds like
this?
you
Jake's
respond-
our captor.
This sounds like a great Patreon for little stinkers. Just 30 days of Mike and John chained to a radiator while Jake fucks their faces and makes them shit on themselves. Wouldn't that be awesome? And then at the end, we'll have the news there when they get released. You guys can go on fucking Ellen or Oprah or whatever and tell your fucking brave story, but never give any fucking details and put them all in your book.
We'll go on the Steve Harvey court show.
This is a Steve Harvey court show?
Oh, yeah. He ain't a judge.
Is that what he said?
That's the tagline.
So what does he do?
He adjudicates.
Oh, man.
He does everything a judge would do. People pay real money at the end of the show.
What?
Yes. It's wild.
Yeah, you don't have to be a judge to do that.
Is he wearing a robe?
No, because he didn't want to
He's wearing a
tarnish the
pastel robe.
He's wearing a robe with 10 buttons up front.
When he's giving out his verdict, does he say, now look here?
Yes.
He does?
He says all the wild shit.
Yeah. Now this is what we're going to do.
You said he stole what from your drawers? Oh, hell no. Yeah, it's just Family Feud answers. Steve Harvey's the man, dude.
He
I
is
love
the
Steve Harvey.
He's
Hardest
so
working
fucking
motherfucker
funny.
out there, dude.
God, he was doing. Did you see that clip? The bit he was doing about like fucking getting shot or like owning a gun and like shooting it, and he's doing this act out of like shooting a gun and not. It's so fucking funny. Steve Harvey's like Black Guy Fieri. Like he's like the punchline of a lot of jokes, but he's clearly just the fucking man.
Yes. Is that a stand-up bit or is
Yeah,
it
he's
just on
doing a
a
stand-up bit. Yeah.
When I first started porking my wife, the original Kings of Comedy is the DVD we would rent every night from Hollywood Video.
Jesus Christ, dude! After 3 nights, it's cheaper to buy the DVD.
But I think that was the grift. Is she appreciated getting took to Hollywood Video.
Oh my god, dude.
Yo, chicks used to love that shit.
And then for a Slurpee at 7-Eleven across the street.
Mm.
And then
And then you get your
while she would be
Slurpee.
laughing to Steve Harvey, I would be laughing to Beeve Harvey. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember that comedy.
Man, those were the days. You kind of get why Chris Benoit killed his wife. Maybe he just had that realization, like, damn, we'll never go to Hollywood Video again.
They're all closing.
Dude, do you do that? You sit around and reminisce about the early days of fucking your bae?
Dude, nothing was better. Like, once the realization set in that, like, oh my God, I can get pussy anytime I want it. Like, this has been my goal for the last 10 years. Like, I finally have a regular lady pussy to feel.
Yeah.
Wow. You're who John Cougar Mellencamp was singing about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, stay alive.
Looking down at her, sucking on chili dogs.
Long after the thrill of getting your dick sucked to Lincoln Park is gone.
There was a time in college when we both took an interim class, but like that break between like that winter break when everybody's home.
Yeah.
Like, and you can take a class. Like, we both took a black and white photography class, and we stayed in dorms.
Was
and
she a
we
white
fucked
lady?
3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was like we scheduled that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was like once before class, at lunch, and then once after class.
You were making your own black and white photography.
Yeah, we were. We were. It's funny because we actually never did that. We joked about it the whole entire time.
Like that's
mixed
your
race
final.
photography.
Yeah.
It wasn't legal yet.
Dude, I just found this out last week. That's why Larry Flint got shot. Is because the guy who shot him was furious that Larry Flint included an interracial photo spread in Hustler.
Whoa.
Imagine being that angry at Hustler.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. But what was it? Was it a black pussy or a black dick?
It was
Black
a black
man,
man and a
white
white
pussy.
woman, and this was a white
Yeah,
supremacist.
Yeah, that's
I
way
get it.
worse.
I
That's way worse,
I
dude.
get it.
I mean, the first time you see it, it sure is shocking.
The first time you see what a black dick can do to a white pussy must fuck your world up.
Yeah, dude.
You
I've
know?
never owned a gun, but I still reach for my holster every time I even think about it. Yeah, I was reading Black Twitter today, and they were there's a video of a fat white bitch in high school, and she was like picking on some little Muslim girl, and then no one does anything about it, but she's just like kind of like doing fat girl swatting at her, right? And then a black teen who looks like she knows how to fight beats the fuck out of this fat white bitch, and she gets pulled off of her. And the tweet was like, funny how no one did nothing when this marshmallow bitch was hitting on these Muslim girls, and then the black girl does it, and then it's all like, you know, this is what racism looks like. And there was a ton of replies from Black Twitter saying like, this is why we need segregation. We're not the same kind of we're not even the same species. And then there was white people being like, well, actually, segregation is actually harmful to black people. They're like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm sick of white people telling us that segregation's bad for black people.
Dude, I knew it was coming.
So now
I knew it was coming.
now it's like, resegregation, dude, might be the woke future.
I mean, we've been talking about this for a
Well,
while.
I mean, white woke, the wokies are getting fucking brutalized by Black Twitter for saying segregation is bad.
Black Twitter is the only accurate representation of real life that you'll ever find.
Yeah, that was the first time the comedy scene was like ousted me. Is because I was like, all this woke shit is gonna lead back to segregation. This is like, you guys are just trying to find a way to be racist, and they were like, you gotta stop. So that was that was the first time. That was like back when they were like the early days of Philly Improv Theater, like touchy feely shit.
Does that mean sexual assault?
Yeah.
Touchy feely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Just yes anding.
so do you think that if the wokies just like admitted that racist thoughts happen in their brain, that'd probably ease a lot of tension, right? I think that this is all performance because they hate that there's parts of their brain that are like across the street. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Dude, I saw something. I'm not gonna name any names. I can tell you guys after this.
So they conquer these thoughts, and they're like, I'm undefeated against racist thoughts. I can pretend that they don't even happen in my brain. You know what I mean?
I saw one happen the other day.
Whoa.
So we were somebody like a young black guy had a birthday the other day at Helium, and he had a little party, karaoke and everything. And there were a lot of black comedians that aren't normally at Helium hanging out. And one of the like a white regular comedian, her friend was there, and her friend loves mixing it up with brown people. I've seen her do it. I know it for a fact, right? She left her phone on the table in the showroom where they were doing karaoke, went to the bar to get a drink. her friend brought her phone to her and was like, I didn't want to leave your phone on the table because there's so many people in there. And her friend was like, we're all having a good time doing karaoke. It would have been fine. Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah, but I don't know some of them.
Ooh.
Dude.
Oh?
Dude. Caught ya. Little wokey.
Caught her racing.
Yeah. Better slow down, girl. You racing too hard.
Racing. Oh, she racing.
Slow the fuck down.
She's redlining, dude.
Yeah, she was.
That's a shame.
Yeah. And it's like, but, you know, and she's the first person to tell you that she's not racist. You know, I do all this. I have this degree and all that other shit.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. That happens. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even take issue with like the arguments that they have because I think their arguments are all pointless and they don't really pertain to reality at all. So I'm not even saying like we got to stop the woke. I'm just saying that like it's tragic that these people are trying to conquer their own brains to the point that they're like creating a fake reality for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, I have a new joke that's like that fucks with that reality a little bit.
Whoa.
So I'm talking about how
you have a new joke that shatters the concept of the universe as it exists in their brains.
It's fucking fun. So I'm talking about like, and I'll talk about it in the deconstruction.
Make them buy a ticket to see you do this joke. Don't fucking do it for them here.
Oh fuck! But I want
What
you
are you
all
doing,
to.
dude?
Okay,
All right,
I'll tell you guys after shit.
Man, you better catch Sid
yeah.
in some of these live dates coming up.
Oh hell yeah!
You know,
Do that.
Find those.
Do that
Follow Sid on
instead.
Twitter.
Yeah, and if you want to hear the joke, talk to my manager Tim Butterly.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude! I can't believe I have to tell you these things.
Yeah.
Man, you tell people I have a joke that splits reality in two. Here's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you every time.
Yeah, you're fair. You're fair.
Let me guess before you say it too later.
Oh, you already know. Yeah.
Okay.
I have two guesses, and I'll say them right now.
No.
What's your guess?
Same.
Okay.
Or wait, I'll give you my second one too.
Wasn't the second one, right? And do you have a guess?
It was the first one.
It was the first one. Yeah. I feel like so you knew it because she has a
Wait,
friend.
the first one was the one that mixes it up with
I might
color.
know the friend.
She has a friend that loves to like. She's like she gets real festive around minorities.
Whoa.
I'm not sure that I know the friend
like
for
dashikis
sure,
and
but
stuff.
You do.
I feel like I figured out the lock of the person's actions. You said some keywords that made me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like mixing it up with minorities was a huge clue. If I put on my thinking backwards cap, maybe.
I had just said this week, Sid, that lady looks like a Muppet. Looks like a Muppet prostitute.
Now everybody's gonna know. That was too accurate.
Now, no one's going to know. No one's going to know.
Yeah.
This is, I mean.
By the way, I'm on Gardini's show next week. I will do that joke for you.
Hell yeah.
Is that Sesh Comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun show, man.
That's
Yeah,
on
I
April
gotta
1st.
gotta write that down.
That's April Fool's Day. That's like Christmas for stand-up comedy. You better, I mean, I don't want to say expectations are high, but you're performing on a holy day.
Dude,
And you're promising to fracture.
you can't set the expectations
Reality.
high enough. I will deliver.
You're going to deliver a gravity
I will
bomb.
fucking deliver.
Good luck, man. I know you'll do it. This is the Patreon, goddammit, drop names. No, here's the thing. Is like it's fun to joke around
Don't
about
drop
inside
names.
It's fun to joke around about inside baseball and stuff like that. But like if we start dropping the types of names that we're talking about, you're gonna be like, who?
Yeah.
These are essentially open mic level comedians who are never gonna make any kind of move outside the city of Philadelphia. And I would say don't even qualify as making moves inside the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah. Like that would be the most anybody had interest in them.
Yeah,
if we
the
said that.
83 live viewers on a Patreon episode would be the most people that have ever heard this person's name at the same time. In that way, yeah, you would be changing reality.
The only moves they'd be making is moving from row home to row home.
Damn.
Well, I am 12 years going beefless. Never had a beef. I like to keep it that way. So
What? You going
Yep,
comedy
you-
vegetarian?
You just talked about a beef that somebody has with you.
it's not even a stated beef.
All right.
You know.
Shadow beef counts though, bro.
Yeah, it does.
yeah.
Shadow
That
beef
is
is
the
beef.
beef.
Yeah.
That is
Sorry,
the
your
beef.
boots are
you got
dirty.
dark beef.
You think any of these
Yeah,
people
well
have
done
ever
beef,
brought
baby.
beef to my face? I've never actually had a beef.
Oh my
with
god,
anybody.
dude! Sydney's potential beefs are that's nuts. When you
Yeah.
consider the wow, Sid's known beefs are considerable.
It's
Sid's
kinetic
unknown
beefs
I
versus
had
potential
a
beefs.
snowstorm internet beef with Sidney one time where he was arguing that white NBA players are better than black NBA players.
Jesus Christ.
I almost smashed my fucking computer arguing with Sidney over this.
No, but if you look at John
what was
Stockton's
the
stats,
specifics of the argument? That could be a mischaracterization of the argument.
I mentioned that.
Yeah.
I mentioned how I don't even remember what player it was. I was like, this guy is the best player in the NBA right now. And you were like, actually, it's so-and-so who was a white player. I don't
Dirk
remember who.
Nowitzki.
It was probably
the
Dirk.
only- he's
Yeah,
the only
it had to be
person
Dirk
that
that you
has
were
ever been
arguing
the
in
best-
defense of.
Dude, he had the year that he was on fire.
Mhm.
He was the best person in the league.
Yeah, so this was probably 2011.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Dude, that year, he was unquestionably the best person.
Sid, I remember sitting at my kitchen table. I had been drinking whiskey for 3 days.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just sitting at my kitchen table staring into space. My wife's like, what's wrong? I was like, this fucking guy is arguing that white basketball players are better than black
Mike,
NBA
I
basketball.
was sitting at my kitchen table smoking weed for 3 days. I can't believe this motherfucker doesn't know that Dirk Nowitzki is the best player in the league.
Mike, we're behind the paywall. We're on the Patreon right now. We're in a safe space right now. In that 3 days on a bender, did you ever call Sid the N-word in private?
I did not.
I'll take your word for it. I
You never
believe
called me a Nowitzki?
Sid, can you feel it when these people call you the N-word?
I hope not.
You can't feel it. Like, you can't perceive, because they're not going to ever say it publicly. But you know that they're saying it. They're saying it and then typing something else. Can you ever, like, have you ever been like, ooh, I got him. I know he just said it.
Oh, I don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't because if I'm saying things, if I'm actively saying things to get at you, then it's like, I mean, I've escalated the situation. You can now say things to get at me. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying, like, does it hurt your feelings? I'm saying, can you perceive? Are you able, with your tendrils out into the universe, can you feel when they walk into your web and you're like, gotcha? You know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure
It's not.
out.
It's not necessarily like the words they type, but like so this same person that we were talking about once accused me of threatening her, right? Because she was like coming at me about something on Facebook at a time when like everybody could see when somebody's commenting on your thing, and my baby sister was seeing it, and I was like, "Can you please have like my baby sister is seeing this? Can you stop?" And she took that as me saying, "I'm going to get my sister on you." Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
So that was for sure an N-word. Do you know what I mean? Like, who does this?
Yes.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
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 That would be a great Steve Harvey game show.
are you thinking the N-word?
Black
Girl,
family
you
feud.
better not be. You better not be. Oh, she gonna go ahead and think it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably an electrode they could put on your skull to sense when you think the N-word.
Yeah.
They can usually tell by the steam coming out of my ears.
They can look at your keyboard and see what letters are worn down.
It's a polygraffiti test.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just NIGGER and backspace. It's like,
On that kind of polygraffiti test, the needles are jumping only because they have an extra ligament in there.
why does this keyboard have 2 G's, by the way?
Sid, you should. Man, you have to sell racist keyboards.
That'd be sick.
Should come out with Tim Cook at Apple. Just come out in a black turtleneck and headset at the fried apple reveal.
Whatever the catalog they have.
Yeah.
Apple, dude. The fried apple. Are you smarter than a 3/5 grader? And, damn, someone dump a bucket of Gatorade on Edna's head right now. They have an extra key on their keyboards. Dude, stop. The return of the MacBook. That was me. Sorry. Wow, that's nuts. What do you think?
Trying to think of black Microsoft jokes.
It's Apple.
I know we already did Apple though.
Yo, I'm done. I'm back to PC, dog. I'm done with Apple.
Yeah, I don't know. Microsoft is like an oxymoron for a black boner. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
Boys ready for bed?
We're 55. All right, we got 5 minutes to wrap this up. Let's slowly bring them down. Let's bring. You know what? This night's been way too popped off from the beginning. Let's ease this bird down.
Yeah, let's drink
We
some
had
diet
turbulence. We got some turbulence here and there. Let's put those tray tables up, dude. Let's put the large electronics away and let's just suck and fuck
Stop.
until we hit the ground.
Put away the copy of Sky Mall that you brought because there's not that on the plane anymore.
Why do you think they got rid of it?
I don't know. Probably, I mean, no one ordered from it for sure. It's something you just left on the fucking plane and never looked at again.
I'm going to disagree with you because I know personally as a white trash male, the first day on vacation, I spend like I'm dying the next day. So if I have $500 in my account to spend on a fucking heated beach chair, I'm probably going to buy it in Sky Mall.
On the airplane.
On the airplane.
There was 5 years after high school where that was the only mall Mike was allowed in.
Dude, that's where they say dead wiggers go. He opened the arcade at Sky Mall.
Welcome to Duty Free Annie Ann's.
Yeah. Somebody, I don't remember who, so somebody the other day recommended to me for like a problem, like a household solving problem, for me to go to Sharper Image to get something. And I completely vanished them from my brain. Like
That's
it was like
nuts.
instantly I disappeared them. Like, that's land Sky Mall.
Sharper Image.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
Yeah, but you get to go sit in you get to sit in the chair. You get to play with the objects. You know, I think that's worth it. I think that person was right. You should undisappear.
Was it
them from your
you?
life.
Was it you?
You son of a bitch.
It is funny, dude. Like Sharper Image is like designed for Down syndrome businessmen. It's like human cat toys that you can only afford if you're like fabulously wealthy. Dude, what were we on? Well, I was brainstorming an idea. What if there was a channel, right? Because television's dying. No one will notice if you create a new channel. What if there's a channel where every person on camera for every show had Down syndrome?
What were we on? Probably mushrooms, Tim.
They did the news. They have like regular series. They have made-for-TV movies. Every person that you see has Down syndrome. The weatherman, Down syndrome.
Dude, it's
every
coming.
single person.
And you would look like a hero if you made that happen.
Wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I
Like
would watch
the
it.
retarded
I thought you were
office.
going to say you would look like a hero compared to them. I agree, Mike. This would be an awesome channel for my wife to watch all day. And then I walk in and say, honey, I'm home.
Dude, I had this dumb joke for a while about like a person with Down syndrome tried to fight me the other day because he thought I was making fun of him because I was yawning and sneezing at the same time.
Damn.
Dude, that's the retarded person N-word.
Yeah.
I grew up with a kid. So the one of the two kids that were fatter than me in grade school, he was also a bigger nerd than me. So this dude, I mean, he was a blessing for me every day. But he was also a ginger. God damn, dude, what an existence this kid had. On top of this, his older brother had Down syndrome.
Oh.
So imagine dude, you're a dork. You're a fat ginger dork. And there's a chance that you think your cool older brother, you know, you should do everything like him. And he's just got Down syndrome. He's just fucking playing with cars and sweatpants every day.
I would rather be born without a nose
Than with an older brother with Down syndrome?
with all those characteristics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was tough, man. I feel pretty bad.
It's tough because if your family has money, it makes it easier to deal with that stuff as a kid.
Yeah.
But if you're from like a regular ass neighborhood, you're fighting every day.
Well, his parents did okay. Like, I think his dad had like a very
I don't
good
think they did,
construction job. All things considered, his parents really kept it together.
Mm.
It was kind of a shame. But wow, man, just imagine, just the tit talk going on.
It's my wife's Sibian.
What was gonna V8 Sibian with a turbo?
I hooked up a NOS to it.
There's racing stripes on it.
Sounds like a Hemi. Goddamn.
Oh man. Oh Jesus Christ, dude.
How loud do you think those things are in person?
Down syndrome guys? Or a souped up Sibian.
Dude, that'll be something you get on Pimp My Sibian, where you take it in, and instead of like having the buzzing sound, it just sounds like a retarded guy telling you about cars the whole time you ride it.
I mean, a Down syndrome guy tongue attachment for a Sibian would be a premium product. It looks like a fucking lily pad. You plug it in, she's like, don't you wish we ended this 5 minutes ago?
Introducing from Sharper Image, the Corky Thatcher.
Duller.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
All right, so we talked about retardation, we talked about cum, we talked about farts. What did we miss tonight?
It's almost like a judge is forcing us to make the show at this point.
Steve Harvey, he's not an actual judge.
Judge Steve Harvey. We don't have to
Judge.
legally do it, but they'll probably cut us from the episode if we don't.
Oh man.
Dude, I love the idea of Steve Harvey as a judge. I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, I'm too popped off right now. I'm sorry. I took an expired allergy medicine this morning, and I haven't been the same ever since. This show's not my fault.
Well, I had fun tonight.
So did I.
Sid, John, you guys are the fucking best, man.
My face hurts from laughing. You guys cracked me the fuck up. Thanks for having me.
You too, man. I'm fucked up.
My brain hurts from hearing about you getting your dick sucked as a child.
Yeah, it doesn't feel. It's not a good thing to say out loud. You think a weight came off my chest, but I think it's worse now.
John, you might have heart gout. Well, this has been a joy. Are we at an hour now?
Yeah.
Thank God. I just feel egged on. I feel like, wow, no one's going to listen to the last 5 minutes anyway. Now we can really say our thoughts, and that's when it always gets kind of weird. And I'm glad that we're wrapping this up. We had a really nice time. Can't wait to do this again next week. Are we doing this again next week?
Yeah, next week we have Robbie Goodwin and Mike Figgs are coming down. And then the week after that, we have 3 special guests lined up in like the course of 4 days.
Whoa, we're going to be blessed. We should probably stagger the content
I agree.
release at that point.
Yeah.
So we're going to do some not live, I think,
Yep.
which I think might... I wonder if that's going to make me gremlin out even harder. I might go full gremlin mode. I'm going wet gremlin mode on the non-live ones. Well, let's... okay. We'll do it. I'll see you guys later. Have a
All
good
right.
week.
Love you, Bubs. See you next
Later.
time.
Later on.
Peace.
Jeez.